What's up YouTube? It is your boy Darius Official and I am back with another YouTube video.
I feel like everyone needs an outlet to avoid depression. You guys are my outlet.
So first off, Bookie, let's get into the light right quick, y'all. I ain't used my ring light in so long. But anyway, yeah, so as you can see from the title below, this is another My Summer with Noah episode 10. Are we on 10 already? Oh my god, y'all, we are getting so closer and closer to, you know, sadness, but like it's okay, like it's all right. Hold on, because why is this shit so loud? So basically where we left off was just, Noah ended up coming to my house and he was crying. He was upset because I wasn't speaking to him, and also because, you know, like he's supposed to be leaving in 3 weeks. Like, what are you doing? Why are you going to Paris? It never gave Paris. Like, you can have all the wee you can hear. Like, please give it. You don't love me no more, Bookie. Like, Bookie, are you kidding me? You really gonna leave me for the Eiffel Tower? But yeah, so anyway, so he ended up spending the night that night. We literally went to sleep crying and shit, like two big ass pussies. And then yeah, we ended up waking up, and mind y'all, you know, he snuck through my window. My mom was literally in her room sleep. So yeah, the only thing I could think about was when I woke up is like, oh my god, like my mama gonna see his car. So I like hurry up and went outside my room, and I was like distracting my mom, talking to her while she was in the kitchen, and I was like texting Noah like, okay, leave, because I was gonna end up just going to Noah's house with him, so like, you know, whatever, but I wanted him to like leave first and just like go park up the street or whatever while I just get some clothes or something. And yeah, so anyway, so I end up walking in the kitchen trying to distract my mom, and I'm like, hey, like what you doing? You making breakfast? She's all like, yeah. I'm like, great, stay here, Bookie. Noah, leave out the front door now. So Noah walks past my room. Well, he walks out of my room, he walks past my mom's room, he walked past my little brother's room. Like, my little brother usually keep his room door closed anyway. So yeah, and then he like leaves out the front door and gets in his car and drives down the block. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine with me. I'm not tripping, you know, whatever. Bookie, get out, go, what are you doing? So my mom ended up like saying, she was like, you feel better today? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. She's like, you want to talk about it? I'm like, no, I'm okay though. Thank you. I'm having a great day, I promise. I woke up, you know, that's all I can really ask for. I'm cool. Are you? You cool? Great, because I'm like a whole AC in here. I'm too cool. Now, so I'm like, I think I'm gonna hang out with some of my friends. I didn't want to say Noah because I didn't want to, you know, then she's gonna be like, oh, that's why you were sad, because I didn't want her to put two and two together. Even though I feel like Bookie already knew. Bookie had to know, like, you know, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, so I hopped in the shower, I threw on my clothes or whatever, and yeah, I went to go grab some breakfast. And Noah's still down the block, by the way. Noah's waiting on me, but I didn't take long. Like, literally, I did all of that within like a 20-minute time span. Within like a 20-minute time span, and I went in the kitchen, I grabbed me some of my mama's breakfast and I took it to go. And yeah, and I told her, I said, I'll be back later. She was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, so see ya. Thank you for not being on my case, bitch. Anyway, I walked my big back ass out the door. And then I walked down the street to where Noah was, and I hopped in the car with him because we about to go to his house and we just about to chill. He was saying that his mom wasn't gonna be home for the whole day. So I'm like, I don't know why that like it made a difference or anything, because like his house was so fucking big. It's not like we really saw his mom in the first place. But I guess, I don't know, it just felt different to just, you know, like not have anyone there. You're picking up what I'm putting down, Bookie. So anyway, I get to the car, I get in the car. Yeah, me and Noah are just in the car. We're riding to his house. He ate some of the fucking breakfast, I ate the rest of it, and things were just kind of like a little awkward. Like, it was still awkward. We weren't like normal at all. Like, he wasn't saying much, I wasn't saying much, because it just like everything was just awkward. Like, everything was awkward. Like, it was crazy. But and truly, like, I was still upset that the fact that he was leaving, but I'm just like, I had to get out of my head and realize like this boy is really about to leave. So me not talking to him is really cutting our time shorter than what it already is. And yeah, but something deep down inside of me was just really hoping that things turned around and that he wasn't going to Paris, you know, because the fuck. Anyway, so we pull up to his house. His mom is gone. Y'all, it's early in the morning, so it was probably like, well, it wasn't that early. Well, yeah, it was 10 a.m, you know. Yeah, so then we get to his house, and like I said, his mom's gone. We go upstairs. Well, first we go to the kitchen, and he grabbed 2 mics. Like, it's so early. He loved getting drunk, and it's so crazy because I'm starting to realize more and more how much of an alcoholic you are, Bookie. But like, hey, and it really wasn't, you know, mics don't really get you fucked up. They really don't, but they give you, like, if you drink like 2 of them, you might get a little buzz. Just a little buzz. It might make your dick jump a little bit, or make your pussy throb. But it ain't too much. You know, it's a mic. You know, anyway, so we go upstairs to his room and he instantly hops on the game, like always. And I'm just like, hey, you wanna get off the game? And he's like, yeah, I'm sorry, he's like, I didn't wanna be too much. I'm like, you're being too much now by being on the game, you little fuck. Get off the game. So he ended up cutting off the game, and then we ended up cutting on Netflix, and now we're just in the bed like chilling, literally just chilling. And we probably watched the movie. We actually watched, y'all know Maleficent? Cause one thing about me, I'm gonna watch a Disney Channel movie. That's just always how I am, and I'm never gonna change. Like, I love a good Disney Channel movie, and I'm going to stick to that, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna watch a Disney Channel movie. Is you dumb? Is you stupid? Is you dumb? So yeah, so we watched the Disney Channel movie, and yeah, I don't know, like, think after the movie, we like kind of got on our phones, and then we realized like it was just getting kind of boring. Not boring, but like awkward, more so per se. So he was like, you want to do something fun? And I'm like, what, Noah? And he's like, follow me. And I'm like, okay. So we go downstairs and we go to the kitchen, and he pulls out liquor. So he pours up a shot. I'm like, this is the fun. This is what's fun. And he's like, no, I got like, just wait. It's gonna make it more fun. I'm like, okay. So my job, it's like 12 p.m., like almost 1 o'clock right now. His mom's still gone, of course, because she was gone the whole day. We're downstairs in the kitchen, and he pours up a shot. We take a shot, and then he reaches in the drawer and pulls out a Nerf gun and goes like this to me. And I was like, oh, it's one of those. Okay, Bookie, I'm with it when you. I'm fucking with it. Let's do it. Even though I still don't fucking like you, because like you out to move to Paris, and like it's just really upsetting me and my homegirls, because like damn, like I really just got fucking close to you, and then you want to fucking leave me, and then you had me walking around thinking that I was the baddest bitch alive, but in reality I'm fucking not, because how you gonna leave me? And you were supposed to be my motherfucking Bonnie to my Clyde. You were supposed to be my Clyde to my Bonnie. You were supposed to be Robin Banks with me. You were supposed to be my motherfucking Ike to my Tina. Like it's really giving Frog and Princess. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And then you gonna have this other nasty, you know what? I was gonna talk about his ex-girlfriend, but I'm not even gonna do it, because I'm tired of talking about that bitch. I'm tired of giving that bitch camera time. Like, fuck her. But I guess a little read session wouldn't hurt. That fucking nappy neck, big bill. Ooh, let me start over, because I'm finna get pissed off with that big pigeon-toed, flat back ass bitch with them fucking ears on her fucking head. That bitch ears look like this. Like, girl, get the fuck back. Like, your ass really ugly as fuck. You look like Gumbo Dumbo, bitch. Like, your big, swole neck ass, bitch. Her motherfucking neck like this. When she turned to the front, she as big as all outside. That bitch built like a 4x4. Like, girl, I don't fucking like you, you swole back, bitch. Like, your ass really giving sperm whale, bitch. Like, it's giving humpback whale, bitch. Like, it's giving fucking silverback gorilla, you fucking hairy, big-toed bitch. Like, you're fucking dirty. Like, I don't like that bitch. So I'm my best friend with your ass. Anyway, so yeah, so me and Bookie, so me and Noah, yeah, so he hands me a Nerf gun, and then he's aiming at me, and he's like, you got 5 seconds to take cover. And I'm like, 5 seconds? Bitch, this house is big as fuck. Like, where am I gonna run to in 5 seconds? The motherfucking pantry, we only in the kitchen. Like, are you kidding me? So he starts counting, and I just start running. Y'all, I ran in the living room, jumped behind the couch. Well, I ain't jumped because it wasn't my shit, you know, like, it wasn't my shit, but I did, like, I politely, silently, gently stepped over the couch and got behind it. And I heard Noah stop counting. I don't think he knew where I was, but I heard him like walking to like the living room. And so, you know, he's like, where you at? And I'm like, y'all, I hopped out. I'm reloading my Nerf guns and shit, cause like he gave us some bullets too. I'm reloading that bitch. Y'all, he's shooting me, I'm shooting him. It's going down. We running around this whole motherfucking house shooting each other with Nerf guns. And I will tell you, that was one of the best times with this motherfucker. Like, a Nerf moment, it's giving Cupid, but he missed his aim. Like, it's like, you know, I don't know. It was definitely a time to be alive. So, y'all, we didn't took like 2 shots. We was shotting it up. Like, I'm tipsy now. I'm tipsy at this point. Like, not drunk, but definitely tipsy. And I remember looking around the house for Noah. I'm still following him with my gun. Can't find him. And I end up hearing something as I'm walking past like the foyer. Cause the bathroom, it was like a main bathroom. Well, not a main bathroom, but it was like a little powder room. Well, I'll take that back. It wasn't a powder room because it had a shower in it. But anyway, he was in there. So I pulled a curtain back, and I get to shoot him like just find his little ass up. And Y'all, we so drunk, I don't know how, but like he pulled me into the tub with him and we were just like sitting there just laughing. Like in the tub, I'm laying on him while this nigga is in the tub. Like, so now as we laughing in the motherfucking tub, like as I'm laying on him laughing in the tub, like it was so funny because like it was just like we just tipsy and just doing stupid shit. He was laughing and like he hugged me like this as he's laughing. I'm just like, oh, Bookie. And then I got sad again because I realized like, damn, like I'm not gonna be able to do this with you anymore because you're leaving. Like, yeah, you saying you starting school late, but what if, once again, what if your mother gets this job? And in all reality, I knew that she was gonna be getting a job. Like, you could just feel it, like, you know, like you could just tell. So he sees me like kind of like my change of demeanor as I'm just sitting there, like I stopped laughing, then he stopped laughing, then he just started like rubbing my arm and stuff. He's like, it's okay. And I was like, it's not, like I don't mean to kill the mood, but like you know. And he's like, well, come on, let's finish having fun. I'm like, okay. So we get up out the tub. I'm like, what's next? So then we went to the kitchen. We played some card games. I think we played like Speed, if you know what Speed is. We played Uno. Just really enjoying each other's time. And yeah, as we playing Uno and stuff, we were just like having a talk about like futures and what we plan on doing. And at that time, like I didn't think I would be doing YouTube, so I think I must have told him like, yeah, like, you know, just like it's just so crazy. Like we ask crazy stuff like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years, like, or when you're 21 and stuff like that. And I remember I had so many big dreams, like, yeah, well, I told him that I wanted to move to California when I turned 21, and like I could have, but I wanted to also explore it before I got to California. So it's so crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's besides the point. And you know, he's just going on with his little rant, like he want to be a famous athlete. And I'm like, yeah. And yeah, we're just sitting there playing card games and stuff. He was whooping my ass like bad. And I remember I caught like a little mini attitude. It was like a fake attitude, but you know, little attitude. And then he started teasing me and shit. He came over there like poking me. He was like, oh, you a sore loser, this and that. And I'm like, shut up. He was like, make me. And I was like, oh, it's giving, bitch, bend over. Get up on your toes. Come on, bitch, bend over. Try to breathe through your nose. I'm talking about. Oh my God. I'm like, make you? Come here, Bookie. So, you know, we start kissing. And as we're kissing, he reaches over to something, which is the bottle. He pours up another shot. This nigga was an alcoholic at an early age. Like, it definitely was giving like, I don't know what it was giving, but I was with it. So we take another shot, and then we get back to kissing. And I'm literally sitting in a chair like this, and he's like between my legs and is standing up. So yeah, we're just kissing and stuff, and then, oh, this is like secondhand embarrassment. Like, oh my God, stop. I don't want you to see me. Don't look at me. Oh, but, yeah, so we're kissing, and then like, he like picks me up and sits me on the counter, and then we start kissing more, and he takes off my shirt. He take off his shirt. We're in the kitchen, by the way. Yeah, so, and now we're like in the kitchen shirtless, and like he picks me up and he carries me upstairs to his room. I'm talking about we going all the way up the stairway, like he's holding me, and we just kissing. And he carried me up the stairs and puts me in the room, holds me on the bed, pulls down my, if you are underage, click off this video right now or skip this part, Loki's, to skip it, because views discretion is advised. This film is for adults 18 years or older. Ain't that some shit? Because I wasn't even 18 when I was crazy. But yeah, pulled my pants down, pulled my underwear down, took off his pants, took off his underwear. He put them legs like that. Wow, that's a man down there. And then it was my turn to give him the 3,000, the walk 3,000. And yeah, you know, it was a time, we had a time. He ended up, you know, putting it inside of me, and I was on my back. He was in between my legs, then I put it inside of me. He put it inside of me. And y'all, we had, that was probably one of our best sexual moments that we had together, because it was a lot of emotion in the air, it was a lot of feels. We did it for like an hour. It was crazy. I cried. Crying during sex is crazy. I cried and cried when it was on my mind. You should have known. No, now I'm done fucking you. You have to go to Paris. It's not what I believe you should do. You should tell your mom that she should stay too. But now I gotta find my way, 'cause no no one wanted to leave in a few days. But yeah, like the sex was crazy. Like we were both sweaty. It was very passionate, very slow, very romantic. Tears was coming down my face. You had to see the song cry. Like you had to see the song cry, because like I'm so tired of this nigga steady trying to fucking leave me. Like what the fuck? Like y'all want to stay here and try to judge me because I was in love. So yeah, so crazy because you know Buki. After that we literally laid there and just kind of, I laid in his arms. We laid there for maybe like 20 minutes, and then he was like, oh shit. And I'm like, what? He was like, I left the shirts downstairs. Like, oh yeah, because we took off our shirts in the kitchen. So he ran downstairs to go put on his shirts or whatever. And I'm just laying in the bed, and he comes back upstairs and busts open the door. I hear the door bust open, but y'all know his room is like long, or not long, but it's big and long. So it's like he got that little walkway in his room. So he slams the door and then walks through the little walkway, and as he gets to the room, why is he standing in the middle of the room and he's back on hard? Fucking crazy. Like I'm like, oh brother, and he like, you ready for round 2? And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm probably fucked. So this time he went crazy like a dog, like nuts. Chip and Dale. That's what you can call us. That's how nuts we went. So yeah, you know, like literally, like that probably only lasted like 10 minutes. Like he was going crazy. And then yeah, he came again, and then we got in the shower, and after we got out the shower, like his mom was gone for so long, y'all. It was probably like it was like later in the day at by this time, maybe like 5. So after we got out the shower, we just went out in the back, and we went outside in his backyard, and we sat on the trampoline. We used to really vibe. Like it was so cool. Mind you, we still tipsy. Of course he gave us another mic. So we just outside sat on the trampoline, and yeah, like it was a vibe. We just really sat there and just, we talked, like, and talked. One thing about Noah, like we could talk about any and everything, and like the conversation would not get boring. Like as nonchalant as he was, I noticed that he was a nonchalant person, but like with me, he like the nonchalant kind of went away. Like, you know, of course you always gonna be that with, you know, a certain person or your person and stuff like that. So yeah, but we sat outside and we just talked. And honestly, I don't even remember half the stuff we talked about. I just remember like the look on his face, like how passionate he was about the conversation, and how engaged he was, how engaged I was, and stuff like that. And yeah, we just had a moment. We just had a vibe. But I couldn't get the thought out of my head. Like I remember looking at him while he was talking, and I just remember like, you about to really leave? Like this is crazy. Like I can't get this. This is we only like into day 3 of me knowing that you really finna leave. Like this is crazy. It's all new. Like, huh? And it's so crazy because I remember I got so upset about the thought of thinking like, okay, so I got into like this crazy thought process of like, you know, since we had our summer together, me and him, I was thinking like, how are we gonna act when we get back to school? Because clearly like it's me and you, so how's it gonna be when we get back to school? Like, do we act like we don't hang out? Do we act like we don't know each other for real? But then I'm like, God save me from those feelings of like, of course this happened, so I don't have to worry about that or experience it. But it's like, I don't know, maybe I don't know how to explain it, but somebody gonna get me in the comments. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just weird and really upsetting. Since we was towards like the end of the summer, it was starting to get like a little chillier outside the later it got, of course. So yeah, I don't know, we just, yeah, so he ended up cutting on like the fireplace and stuff too. Y'all, his house was so fucking big. Like this nigga had every fucking thing. It was so crazy. That was the only fucking like rich fucking kid I ever talked to. Crazy. Like as far as like a rich teenager, you know, like I never, the niggas I talked to, they was always running from the police to fighting demons. So it's like, it's crazy. But I guess I'm glad I'm versatile, because it's like, you know. But yeah, so we literally sat outside for like 2 hours, y'all. We really just spent that whole day just really bonding. It was crazy. Maybe like 7. And then he's like, I got an idea. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, let's throw a little party. I'm like, a party? I'm like, are you fucking crazy? I'm like, ain't your mama coming back? He's like, she's not gonna be back till like, if not the morning. And I'm like, where is she at? Like, where did she go in the first place? Of course she was with her boyfriend that Noah had to beat up. So I'm like, a party or a kickback? He's like, let's do a kickback. I'm like, this is awkward, because like, what people already gonna be like, oh, you already there? He's like, ain't nobody gonna think that for real. Like, you sure? He's like, yeah. So he's like, you invite your friends, I'm gonna invite my friends. We invite everybody. I'm like, okay, it's a kickback, so let's be cool. He's like, tell everybody to try to bring a bottle. I'm like, oh fuck, like, y'all, bad idea, but it's so, let me tell y'all. Woo, crazy. crazy. And it's so crazy because I remember Noah used to not want people to like know where he stayed, but he's like, I'm finna move anyway. And I'm like, don't say that. Like, why are you saying you about to move? Like, it's irritating the fuck out of me. Like, you stupid. So I guess it's like, this is like his second time throwing a party at his crib, but I didn't go to the first, you know, because like me and him we wasn't bookie, you know, we wasn't bookie butts. We was just coochies. I'm just playing. So anyway, I'm like, all right, y'all, it's probably like 6, 7 now or whatever time it was. And I'm texting my friends. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? What y'all on? Like this little kickback tonight. They like, for real, where I'm like, Noah crib. They like, Noah crib? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, slide. They like, all right, bet. They telling their friends, and then Noah's telling his friends, they telling their friends, y'all, it was so much going on. Why the fuck, like, people start showing up within 30 minutes, bringing bottles. Like, Noah got the music playing. We already tipsy. I end up like changing my clothes or whatever. Or I end up putting my clothes back on because it's like, you know, I mean, hey, like, you know, it's like, it wasn't really party attire, but it was cool. Noah had on like some casual clothes. Y'all, his crib started filling the fuck up, no joke. Like, as me and him waiting for people to come, they came within like 30 fucking minutes. It started off with my friend, and we waited, we took little shots. Then they friends start coming, Noah friends start coming, their friends start coming, their friends start coming, their friends start coming. Y'all, it was so fucking crazy. Like, I'm telling you, like, to the T crazy. I was like, and I was just so tipsy. Like, I'm just like, y'all, the shit was crazy. By the way, Noah's a very good party host. Cause like, why do you got all of these snacks that I didn't know about? Why do you already have like liquor like hidden? Like, this is crazy. So music going, hella cars on the street, hella people in there, y'all. Like, I'm talking about the crib it's people in the motherfucking kitchen eating snacks. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a party. It was just supposed to be a kickback. So I go in the bathroom, I take a break, and I text Noah. I'm like, is this okay? He's like, shit, it's happening already. I'm like, okay, your house, not mine. Your idea, not mine. Y'all, this shit happened so motherfucking quick. Like, so quick. I had this motherfucking crib filled up. Like, it's still mind-boggling to me. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I did not expect that many people to come out. So I go back outside. I go into the living room. I go back outside the bathroom. I go into the living room where everybody is. Well, I mean, the whole house was really the main floor level. Noah's trying to keep people from like going upstairs and stuff, but no. Like, y'all, it was crazy. Like, people got so drunk, people were fucking upstairs, like literally having sex. Not in his room, but like in the guest bedroom, in a bathroom. Like, it was nuts. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. Crazy, y'all. By this time it's like 9 o'clock, like the party's still going, 2 hours in. Like, you know, when you drinking, you got liquor in your system, you're not worried about shit at all. So yeah, I'm in the I'm downstairs in the front. I don't know where Noah is at this time, but I'm downstairs in the front talking to my friends, Jalissa, Selena, and Kylie. And you know, they're like, Noah got a nice ass house. I'm like, yeah, don't he? She was like, yeah, like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. And I was really hoping they don't like say no weird shit, but like, we was all drunk, so we was all cool. We all playing like card games and all this other shit. Y'all, that party was lit. Like, that shit was amazing grace, how sweet thou sound. So here's where things get tricky. As I'm in the living room, I'm like, hold on, y'all, let me go back to the bathroom. Because one thing about it, I get pissy when I'm like, you know, drunk. So they're like, all right. I go to, by the foyer, where that bathroom was, that me and Noah fell in the tub too. Mind you, the party's still going, music's loud, everybody's drinking, like it's crazy. And as I'm walking to the bathroom, well, you know, I'll go straight to the bathroom, I pee, and then I come out. As I'm leaving out the bathroom, something told me to look to the right, and that's where like the front door was. And like, you know, he had like the big front door with the little glass cutout, you know. And I see Noah outside, kind of like arguing with a girl. Why the fuck was it this washer and dryer built back bitch, this hammer shark headed fat back asshole, his same fucking ex that don't have a high GPA, the same fucking ex that had to go to summer school, the same fucking ex that said that she was pregnant and she wasn't, the same fucking ex that got her big back, nasty, big bone, big toe, little lip, having ass beat up by my motherfucking best friend. The same bitch, she's at the party. Like, bitch, can you go? Like, why are you steady trying to find your way back around this man? Because in a minute, I'm finna put on a fucking wig and Darius won't be Darius no more. It's gonna be Dariana, bitch. And I'm about to show you how to go to jail, bitch. The right way. The fuck? Because I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm so tired of this weak asshole. Like, she's a stalker any fucking way. So yeah, so I'm just kind of like, you know, kind of being nosy, and Yeah, so I go back to the living room. I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. I'm not even gonna cause a scene. At this point, I'm just like, I'm just irritated. I'm over it. I'm not finna let this shit blow me. Like, I'm having a good time. I'm pretty sure Noah handled it or was handling it. Or so I thought. I get back to the living room and I go back with my friends in the little circle. Well, it was like a group of us. Like, it was my friends and it was like some old friends from school and stuff. And we're just all like, finished playing Uno. Why this bitch walked through? This bitch walks through in the living room. I'm assuming this bitch is already drunk. The same ex-bitch. She walks through like, woo! Y'all, let's turn up. And I'm like, who let this white bitch up in here? And you know what? I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm not racist. But who let this white bitch up in here? I'm just playing. I'm really not racist, y'all. Like, I really love everybody. But I'm only saying that about her because I don't like her. Who let this flat back, big bone, jelly bean jumping back ass bitch get up in this motherfucking living room? So now I'm just like, okay, Noah not handling this shit. Y'all, as soon as she walked through, my best friend Kylie like, oh, this bitch. And I'm like, please don't fight her. I'm like, look, listen, this is somebody else. I'm like, please don't fight her. She like, I was really cool that night, which is so surprising because I would have really been irritated that I keep on seeing this bitch. But I'm like, at this point, I know that this bitch is just crazy. So it's not whatever, but it's like whatever. So she's doing whatever, just being loud, talking to everybody. And we all still, like, I'm kind of fake playing the card game. But I look up and Noah's like at the other end of the fucking room, like all the way at the end of the room. And he kind of goes like this to me and I'm like, hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. And they're like, okay. So Noah walks off first, of course, and then I walk up to him too, and then I walk off like with him. Well, I end up following him, and he goes to like the west wing side of the fucking house, big dumbass house. So I'm gonna just call it a west wing, but it was like another side of the fucking house, like with this long ass hallway and this long ass attachment. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, you okay? He was like, I promise you, I didn't know she was coming. I'm like, I don't think nobody knew the bitch was coming. I'm like, but clearly, you know, we didn't invited everybody. They're inviting everybody. Somebody didn't invited her. Of course, she heard Noah and she wants to come. I mean, I would have came too. Look at you, Bookie. You're fucking amazing. You're fucking fine. But check that bitch. So he's like, you cool? I'm like, I'm cool. It's cool. I don't even care. Just keep her out of your way. He was like, I already told her, like, I'm not with all of that. She said she just here to party. So I'm like, all right. Like, all right, if she stay out my way, I'm stay out hers. I'm like, but please be mindful that Kylie is here too. So she really need to be cool because Kylie just whooped her ass not too long ago. Twice. Dose. Like, literally whooped this whole ass. So y'all, me and Noah gets back to the party. Some drunk boy that I don't even remember end up standing up on fucking Noah's couch and like, hey, everybody, if you want to play truth or dare, come this way, blah, blah, blah. And Noah's just like, he's like, bro, get off my couch. Get down. Get off my couch. So I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. Here we go. But he's like, you want to play truth or dare? I'm like, sure, let's play truth or dare. So we go over there. It's me, him, a group of other people. Mind you, the party's still going on. Hella people still here. Keep that in mind. Party's still going on. It's me, Noah, a group of other people from the school. Jalissa and Selena. But Kylie's, no wait, it was Jalissa. Yeah, it was just Jalissa. But she was playing truth or dare with us. And Selena and Kylie, they were somewhere drinking or whatever they were doing. So, we're all playing truth or dare. And, you know, shit's just going cool. It's just going normal. Like, it's normal shit. Like, oh yeah, if you don't do the dare, you gotta take a shot. Shit like that. But I'm like, shit, I'm doing all of this shit. Like, it was little shit for real. It wasn't really shit, you know. We cool. Me and Noah, we having a good time. Jalissa having a good time. We all, you know, vibing. And then we hear a loud ass glass break and bitches screaming. Noah instantly like, and jets off to the fucking like sound. So I run off too behind them. Y'all, why the fuck is Kylie and the damn girl fighting in Noah's foyer by the stairs? Like literally fighting. Like fighting. Like Kylie got this bitch by her hair, working her shit like. And it was safe to say this bitch could not fight. Like Noah's ex-girlfriend could not fight. And like I'm not saying that because I didn't like her. She could not fight. Like ain't no way in hell I'm finna let somebody keep on whipping my ass like this. After a while, I'm just gonna stop coming around. So now I'm just like, so Noah runs up and he's trying to like break it up. This girl mouth is fucking leaking, y'all. Like I'm not joking. Her mouth is leaking, bro. And Kylie just like, bitch. And I'm just like, oh my God. So Noah's trying to separate her. I'm trying to separate Kylie. It's another nigga trying to help us separate it. Like it was so much going on. After a while of us finally releasing them from each other, it's just a crowd of people. Like it's people up top from like upstairs looking over the banister. It's people behind us just like recording. I'm like, yo, and they just arguing and shit. Like they going at it. Like as I'm holding Kylie, Noah's like trying to keep her back, keep the ex-girlfriend back, and her friends are trying to like hold her back, like calm down and shit like that. Y'all, mind y'all, we in the foyer where the front door is. Why the fuck Noah mom literally walks through the door, like unlocks the door, and Noah's like, and he's like, everybody and she literally walks in as he said it and was like, she literally just looked like, and she looked at Noah and she said, really? And I was like, I just put my head down. I just put my head down. I'm like, it gets way interesting after that. Y'all, it gets so fucking interesting. But I'ma stop there, bookies. I love y'all so much. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, click that bell on the side so that you can be notified. Make sure that you tell a friend or two because it is good for you. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that y'all, you know, stay tuned for the next video. I'll see y'all in my next YouTube video. Bye. Love y'all. I said that all wrong. Let me start that over because I don't like how I just did that. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, click that bell on the side so that you can be notified. Make sure to tell a friend or two because it is good for you. I love y'all so much and I will see y'all in my next YouTube video. Bye. And that's how you clear a bitch. Bye, y'all.